Good evening and welcome to the 59th District Volleyball Championship on the beautiful campus of Pikeville High School. I'm Chotty Thompson along with Trey Mouton here in the booth, Wayne Fugit on the camera, and Alex Parsley back at the WPRG TV studio. Tonight's championship game is between two teams that are very familiar with one another. In fact, these two teams have met in the district championship 7 out of the last 10 years. Eastridge Lady Warriors, coached by Tatiana Murphy, comes into tonight's game with a record of 13-16 on the season after knocking off Shelby Valley last night in a 5-set battle to advance to take on to the 15-9 Pikeville Lady Panthers, coached by Haley Hamilton, who's also coming off a couple wins against Shelby Valley and Pike Central. These teams have met twice this season, both matchups being a great display of competition, going 5 sets and then 4 sets with the Lady Panthers coming out on top. However, this is tournament play, and anything can happen as we witnessed last night in the semifinals. Eastridge came into last night's game 0-4 in district play, but you couldn't tell it by the way they played. They jumped out to an early 2-set lead over Shelby Valley, but then there was a rally by Valley, winning the 3rd and 4th set and taking an 11-7 lead in the 5th. Eastridge managed to battle back and win that set 18-16, and that brings us here to the championship game tonight. Trey, what can we expect to see from these teams?
I think we're going to see some exciting action tonight, to be honest with you. Both teams seem like they are primed and ready to go. After what we saw Eastridge do last night, anything is out the window. Like you said, it's tournament play. And but I did talk to a couple of girls on the Pikeville side, and they are ready. They are primed and ready to go. I see we're watching them warm up, and both sides have had their opportunity. Pikeville's on the floor now, and they look like that they're ready. Both teams look like they're primed and ready to go. I think we're going to have a good game.
Well, one thing's for sure, that the games previously this year has been really tight and a really good competition between both teams.
That's what's exciting about coming to this time of the year, because during the regular season, you know, you could have maybe a large margin of victory on one side or the other, but when you come to tournament play, it tightens up just a little bit.
It does. And then, you know, early games and early on in the season, you're just trying to figure things out, figure out where everybody's going and what your game plan is, especially these other teams. And once you've played them a time or two, you start to figure things out and start to learn the girls on the other side of the net as well. Yeah,
you start to figure things out. And also, you know, as much as these girls practice throughout the week, before a game, so on and so forth, nothing happens until it comes to game time. Then they get to really see how they're going to play and how they're going to function with each other. Game time situations. But I think we got a good matchup tonight. It ought to be, our viewers ought to have a treat tonight.
Well, Eastridge really shocked everybody last night, or at least shocked everybody here in the booth, coming out on fire and winning those first 2 sets. Looked like a total different team than what we had seen previously in the season.
I think that was the key last night. They came out, they won those first 2 sets. And then that last set was amazing. I mean, they were down and came back from behind, scored, got tied up. I mean, that really was a treat to watch last night. Their resilience to just hold on.
Yeah, back and forth. They, you know, that last set, I think they had them down at 11-7 at one point in time, and Eastridge climbed their way back. And then it was point for point, back and forth several times, and that's the reason it went obviously past 15.
And I imagine if we had any type of statistics on it, after winning the first 2 sets and then losing the last 2 sets, 3 and 4, going into that 5th set, all the momentum was with Shelby Valley.
Oh, yes.
That's
definitely
where all the momentum was. And so statistically, you would think that Shelby Valley would be a shoe-in for that 5th set. Eastridge came out and said, hold on just a second. We're still here.
And their crowd, Eastridge's crowd really got into it that 5th set. And I think that played a big part in it.
I think that played a huge part. And speaking of the crowd, it looks like we got a good crowd here tonight. It seems like the student section is probably the fullest we've probably seen all year for Pikeville. they have their student section filled up. And East Ridge has brought quite a bit of people with them tonight, more tonight than they had last night. So it's going to be an exciting night on both sides of the court.
Yes, the visitors' stands are full as well. And it's good to see this kind of support for these girls.
The officiating was spot on last night. I want to say that. We had a call that I thought was questionable. I went and got clarification on that call last night. And after the clarification on the call, it was spot on officiating.
Yes, well, they did do an excellent job. And we're getting ready to go to courtside as we get ready for introductions.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the TWO Memorial Gymnasium in John Bill Truman Court on the campus of Pikeville High School for championship night of the 59th District Volleyball Tournament. First tonight, we would like to honor some special accomplishments that have been achieved by players from both teams throughout the year. First, for East Ridge. We would like to honor Brianna Tackett for reaching 500 career gigs. And some accomplishments that have been achieved from your Pikeville Lady Panthers. First, reaching the 1,000 assist mark, Lindy Gearhart. Reaching 500 kills and 500 digs, Kylie Hall. Reaching 500 digs, Kate Salyers. Reaching 500 digs, Anna Luton. Let's give one more big round of applause for these accomplishments. Tonight's contest features the visitors on the scoreboard, the Lady Warriors of East Ridge High School. And the home team on the scoreboard, your Pikeville Lady Panthers. Both teams who advance to the 15th regional tournament next week play here at Pikeville High School. At this time, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, kindly remove your hats as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem being performed tonight by PHS freshman Mia LaQuire.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And now it's game time. Here we go.
Beautiful rendition of the
And
national
now
anthem.
let's
She hit
meet
that
tonight's
out the park.
lineups. First for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Lady Warriors of East Ridge High School. Number 1, Zena Newsom. Number 2, Kaylee Sick. Number 3, Brianna Tackett. Number 6, Madeline Robinson. Number 7, Lily Stacy. Number 8, Courtly King. Number 10, Leah Dameron. Number 11, Victoria Ramey. Number 12, Kaylin Ivy Lane. Number 15, Jenna Tackett. Number 21, Savannah Baldridge. Number 22, Olivia Stanley. Number 24, Cortland Phillips. Number 25, Tiana Hopkins. And number 23, Sydney Mead. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, your Pikeville Lady Panthers. Number 00, Nia Valentino. Number 1, Kyla Lee. Number 2, Carly May. Number 3, Kylie Hall. Number 4, Kat Walters. Number 6, Lexi Akers. Number 7, Reagan Mullins. Number 9, Olivia Williamson. Number 11, Kate Salyers. Number 13, Anna Mouton. Number 15, Sophie Woods. Number 16, Maria Perez. Number 17, Munachi Ibuwachi. Number 20, Lindy Gearhart. And number 24, Corbin Williams.
What an awesome introduction.
Yes, I was pleased to see the way that they are treating these two teams tonight with a little bit of fanfare. You don't often see that for a volleyball game.
No, you don't.
But it was, you know, boys basketball, yeah. Girls volleyball, no. So it's good to see that they put some fanfare to it. We're ready. We're set now.
And we've got some royalty in the house. A retired ref volleyball, Robin. He volleyball or ref volleyball for many years.
Really good to have him. Maybe he can help us on some of those rules we might question.
Well, now we're getting set for volleyball action. And don't know who won the toss yet. They do, but we don't.
We don't know yet. We'll know as soon as that ball goes across the court somewhere. You can kind of feel the energy in the room just a little bit.
Yes,
from the fans cheering, the student section is all up on their feet. Even the East Ridge student section is on their feet, ready to cheer these two teams on. You can kind of feel it, the edginess almost. I don't know exactly if edginess is the right word, but you can feel it in the room.
East Ridge looks like they have as many, if not more, students than the Pikeville section.
Yeah, both sides are filled up. They're ready to go.
It's great to see this support. Like we said earlier, these girls have worked hard on both sides of the court, have worked hard to get here.
Yeah, and more fans are filing in still here at start time.
We would like to thank our sponsors for the 59th District Tournament. Overhead Door of East Kentucky, Appalachian Wireless, Gearhart Fiber, Gearhart Security, WPRG TV. Thank those fine folks for sponsoring these girls and making it so that we can bring it to you.
I don't know what they're waiting on exactly. What's the question?
While we're waiting to get started, why don't you give us a like and share on Facebook?
I think they were waiting on one more referee to come in. That's exactly what we were waiting on. We had a late referee get here. So that's what the delay was, and now we're ready to go.
All right. Both teams anxious to get going, just as we are here. Now I will be saying some stats, especially this Eastridge team, and those stats are going to be based on prior to last night. The KHSAA website didn't have last night's stats on there, so the stats for Eastridge is going to be a little bit behind. And Eastridge looks like they're going to get to start.
They get the honors tonight to start the first one. And it's going to be their libero who's going to start off leading, and she played a heck of a game last night.
That's Cortland Phillips, and her serve is up and good, and we're underway.
Kate Salyers with the first dig of the night, and there we go.
Kyla Lee with the kill. It drops in Eastridge's back corner, and that'll bring number 20, Lindy Gearhart, back to serve for the Lady Panthers.
Now, Lindy is one of the better servers on the team, and she usually has a great serve that comes right over the net. Line drives it.
Set to 6. She does the tip. Set to Lee, and just comes off the top of the net, and we're tied at 1 apiece.
Comes off that top of the net, causes us to have a 4th hit. Causes Pikeville to have that 4th hit. Kaylee Sick serving here. Anna Mouton with the save.
Set to Lane, dug out by Hall. Set to Mullins. Nicely brought up by Phillips.
And the set went behind her. She was expecting, I think, Kaylee Sick to be there, and there was nobody in the vicinity. Very rare error that we did not see last night at all.
Kyla Lee back to serve for the Panthers. Oh, that was a tip. I thought that was a tip.
Yeah. What did they call him?
The one line judge wasn't even looking. And they're going to say not a tip, 2-2. Robinson serve for Eastridge is up and good. Dug out by Mouton. Hall with a easy little shot, and it'll fall in Eastridge front court. 3-2, Pikeville lead.
Eastridge got a hand on it, but not enough to get it up and allow someone else to get up underneath the ball.
Reagan Mullins serve is up and good. Set to tack it, blocked by Williamson. And the Panthers struggle to get it over, and we're tied at 3 apiece.
I think Williamson was surprised that the ball came back down on her. I think she thought she might have had a good block there. It came right back down, and she wasn't able to get a good up.
And out of bounds on Eastridge.
Heads up play there by Williamson to not touch that ball.
And there we go. I started to say I thought it was 3-3 prior to that. 4-3, Pikeville. Kate Salyers with the serve. Lane with the push. Salyers with the dig. Gearhart with the set to Hall. And it didn't go over the net. It kicked back off the net, and it will be tied up 4-4. Set to Carly May. Set to May again, and it'll go off of Lane.
Carly May, she had a good spike right there, and that she's really blossomed here in the last half of the season. They're setting her a little bit more, and she was able to put that one down on the other side.
5-4 Pikeville, and Kylie Hall back to serve. And swing by Sick.
There comes that left-handed Sick when she hits a spike. It's different than a righty. It's got a different look to it. I really like to watch her whenever she gets a hit, when she's able to get up on the net and hit the ball.
That's one thing we didn't see from her last night.
We saw it one time, and I was shocked that it wasn't utilized more last night. I could only recall one time that they set her. She did most of the setting last night. But when she comes left-handed, it comes off just a little bit different, a little different angle.
Anna Mouton serving.
Dug out by Hall.
Gearhart with the set to Mullins. Dug out by Lane. Tackett gets a hand on it, and Robinson gets it over. Gearhart to Mullins again. Dug out by Phillips. And Eastridge is not going to be able to chase it down. 7-5. Pikeville takes a 2-point lead.
So far, this game has been exactly what I thought it was going to be, a good contest.
And the serve from Mouton was good. And Mullins with the birthday ball, but they call her in the net.
Yeah, they're actually lucky because that set was a gift to Mullins. That set on the Eastridge side wandered over the net. And so that was actually a gift for him right there. They got away with one.
Cortland Phillips serve, and a service error on Phillips. Pikeville pulls ahead by 2, 8-6. Lindy Gearhart back to serve for the Lady Panthers. Tackett with the swing, but her shot will go into the net.
You know, this game is moving along pretty quick. Lindy started out serving for the Pikeville side, and already she's back there serving again. That's how quick this game is starting to move along.
And an ace for Gearhart. 10-6. Pikeville takes a 4-point lead. Eastridge takes a timeout and will take a timeout here on your Intermountain Sports Network.
You want to save money, and Appalachian Wireless gets that. Right now, you can get up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and the greatest on the Advantage Unlimited plan with a trade-in. Did y'all hear me? Up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and greatest with a trade-in. Now, I'm not a math whiz, but this deal, it's amazing. And you'll be on the region's premier network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete terms and conditions.
I said us in there, too.
And welcome back here to the T.W. Oliver Memorial Gymnasium. We're at the 59th District Volleyball Championship game between Pikeville and Eastridge, where Pikeville's leading 10-6. And Lindy Gearhart is serving for the Panthers.
Oh, it's kind of hard to tell. It looked like both of them might have been in the net, but they got the first one first.
And they call Eastridge in the net. 11-6, Panthers. Gearhart still serving. Gearhart with the set to Mullins. And it'll come off of Eastridge. 12-6, Pikeville.
The sets for Eastridge right now, they aren't crisp. The sets aren't crisp. We saw phenomenal setting last night, so maybe it's a little bit of nerves.
Gearhart's serve is up and good. Lane with the set to Baldridge. Saved by Kylie Hall. And a set to Reagan Mullins, dug out by Phillips. Set again to Robinson. And it won't clear the net. 13-6 Panthers. Gearhart still serving for the Lady Panthers. And Eastridge unable to get it over. That's another ace for Gearhart. 14-6 Panthers.
Courtney Phillips trying to encourage her team along.
Set to Baldridge, big swing, brought back up by Kylie Hall, but it came a little too close to the net, and Kyla Lee wasn't able to make a play on it.
Yeah, it was a little too deep into the net. No play to be made on it. It wouldn't bounce out. Just one of those tough breaks, and so we got Kaylee Six serving for Eastridge.
Set to Mullins. Blocked by Mullins. And another point for the Panthers. 15-7. And Kyla Lee will step back to serve for the Panthers. And if you're the Panthers, that's who you want serving for you. She leads this team in aces.
She has one of those line drive serves. Oh, and that went out. She went to go get it. She couldn't reach it, and to her benefit, it went out.
16-7. And Lee, a little strong on that serve.
They needed another 8 feet on that court for that to be in.
Madeline Robinson back to serve for Eastridge. And that shot was dug out by Mouton coming off of Reagan Mullins, and it just caught the outside of the antenna. And Eastridge will pull back within 7. Gearhart with the set to Mullins, and that'll go. Tip off of Sick. And they've got a countdown for kills for Reagan Mullins over here.
Do they really?
They've got a pull-off sheet on the bench. I can't see where they're at yet on it, but there must be a milestone coming soon.
Mouton came out and Carly May came in. On the Panther side.
Set to Kylie Hall. And it'll go long.
And hers was a little long as well. Mouton comes back in to replace Mullins.
Savannah Baldridge back to serve for Eastridge. Gearhart with the set to Williamson. Received by Tiana Hopkins, but no one was there to...
No one there to pick up the set. This is uncharacteristic of what we did not see last night.
And that'll take Kate Salyers back to serve, number 11.
Must be some miscommunication on the Eastridge side of the court.
Salyers with a nice save. Swing by Carly May. It was blocked by Hopkins, but it fell in Eastridge court. 19-10 Panthers. Sick with a little dump. And Hall swing goes a little long.
Sick trying to tip that ball over where there was a vacant spot. Hall was there in order to grab it. She went and reached for it. Just went long on her hit on the other side.
Kaylin Lane serve for Eastridge is good. And the shot from Carly May goes long. And Eastridge pulls back within 7. Lane still serving for the Lady Warriors. Nice dig by Mouton. Set to May. And a little bit behind her, and she unable to get it over. Pikeville's going to take a timeout. And we'll take a timeout here on your Intermountain Sports Network.
Smart Home Security provides you peace of mind by giving you access to your home cameras and connected devices from anywhere with one easy-to-use app. Stop worrying and upgrade to a smart home with Gearhart Security, and rest easy knowing you're always covered with 24/7 professional monitoring. Give us a call at 1-800-264-1730 for a free quote and to learn more about our financing options and how to save with our referral program. With Gearhart Security, families matter.
And welcome back here to the 59th District Championship game between Pikeville Panthers and Eastridge Warriors.
You got to hand it to the Pikeville coach. They had dropped a couple points there. She called a timeout before she let any more of that go on and try to regroup her troops, so to speak.
Kaylin Lane back serving for the Warriors. Push by Tackett. We saw that several times last night.
We did, and great save by Hall, which saved another one right there. Mouton to receive it, to hit it over. She pancaked that.
Save by Mouton.
She pancaked that off the floor.
Gearhart with the save. Mouton getting it over the net. Gearhart set to May, and she does the tip.
And there she goes with the tip right over the blocker's hands, and nobody was behind her. That was a great volley to watch. There are times it looked like that Eastridge had Pikeville on the ropes, but they were able to pull that one out.
2013, Kylie Hall serving for the Panthers. Gearhart with a set to May. She does the dump, but they were there. Set to Lee. Blocked by Sick, but it falls in Eastridge territory. 21-13 here in set one. Lady Panthers with control of the first set.
You know, Kylie Lee's a freshman, number one. She just hit that ball. Pikeville has 3 more years with her, and she has a lot of talent and a lot of strength.
And Lee again, and that'll fall.
And there's that strength once again. She has a mean spike when it comes across, when she catches it right.
And she knows how to get it just right on that line, right over there by the edge.
It's almost like she's practiced it, don't you think?
I would say a time or two. Set to Tackett, and her swing goes out of bounds.
Now, that was a great thought by Tackett there. There was actually nobody in that vicinity. It was just a little wide.
23-13, Pikeville's leading by 10. Kylie Hall serving. And that point will go to Eastridge. Brianna Tackett back to serve.
Great dig by Salyer. And
Nice serve by May.
Carly once again with a spike. And Carly will exit, and here comes Reagan Mullins to replace her on the front row.
And tell us who's back there serving.
That would be Anna Mouton.
It's kind of strange. She has the same last name as you.
Just a little bit strange. So, great job by Reagan Mullins there to finish off that set.
25-14, set one. And we will take a break, and we'll come back as we get set for set two action here on your Intermountain Sports Network.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy. The genuine, the original Overhead Door for all of life's little ups and downs.
These days, our home's also our office.
With Gearhart Broadband, Internet, and Wi-Fi, working from home just works.
We rely on fast internet for Zoom meetings, sharing files, collaboration.
With reliable speeds up to 1 gig and Plume Whole Home Adaptive Wi-Fi, you can do your best work from home.
We love working from home, especially the dress code.
Call or visit Gearhart Broadband online today for fast, reliable Internet and Wi-Fi.
Dreaming of watching what you want, when you want, where you want? Stop dreaming and start streaming with Gearhart TV. Watch hundreds of choices on many devices with Cloud DVR, plus great viewing features. Get in touch now to sign up.
Gearhart Broadband knows reliable internet is more important than ever. To help, qualifying customers can now access the new Affordable Connectivity Program to get significant savings on broadband internet. Learn more now at imctv.com.
And welcome back here to the 59th District Volleyball Championship game as we get ready for set 2. Panthers come out winning the first set 25-14. They started out, Trey, back and forth, trading points, and then the Panthers pulled away there about midway.
Yeah, they did. East Ridge, for whatever reason, their sets just weren't crisp, and they got a little flustered.
And Gearhart's serve to start the second set is up and good. Shot from Robinson, brought up by Mouton. And the push by Robinson will fall.
And that's what East Ridge was doing last night, which caused them to go ahead of Shelby Valley. They were finding the open spots and they were placing it. They found it right there. Nobody was covering that corner.
And East Ridge leading 1-0 to start the second set. Set to Mullins, and it goes long. 2-0 East Ridge. Cortland Phillips back to serve for the Lady Warriors. Williamson with the swing, brought back up by Phillips. Robinson with the swing, brought back up by Hall. Set to Mullins, and it'll go off of Savannah Baldridge. And Pikeville will get on the scoreboard as Kyla Lee steps back to serve. Well, they called a double contact, and it was a good thing they did because the set actually crossed the net, and Olivia Williamson was there for it.
Once again, the sets aren't crisp for East Ridge. They're just not getting them where they want them in their spots.
And the serve from Kyla Lee is good. Swing from Robinson. Lane set to Baldridge. Reagan Mullins with the block. Push from Robinson. Gearhart trying to pull it out of the net. She does. Mullins with the swing, but Savannah Baldridge with a block.
The save on that play was Gearhart. She was momentum. She didn't allow her momentum to carry her into the net. She came very close to having a fault there, and she was able to lift it up for her teammates to make a play.
And Olivia Williamson with another birthday ball, and she takes advantage of that one.
She took advantage of it. And
Tackett couldn't get out of the way of it.
Once again, just receiving the ball and getting it where they need it to go. It's not working for East Ridge at this point.
Lee's serve is up and good. East Ridge able to get it across. Gearhart sets Williamson.
Block and walked the net and fell on the Pikeville side of the court.
4-3. Serve from Sick is good. And the shot from Mullins is long, and we're tied up at 4 apiece.
seems like the score should be a little bit more than just 4 with all the hits and volleys we've seen in this game thus far.
Kaylee Sick serve is up and good. That was a nice serve right over top of the net. Kylie Hall with the swing, brought back up by Tackett.
Good to see Kaylee Sick back tonight. Last night she got a little overheated, had to exit one of the third set. She had to exit the third set for times. Good to see she's back in tonight and doing well.
And Eastridge pulls ahead by 2. 6-4 Lady Warriors. Kaylee Sick. Serve is up and good. Gearhart set to Williamson. Williamson with the tip. Eastridge does a good job staying with it to get it back across.
Great
and
job.
Mullins with the tip.
Great job on Eastridge's part in that previous side of the net.
And Pikeville will pull back within 1. And number 7, Reagan Mullins, back to serve. And that's an ace for Mullins. They thought it was going out, and it hit right smack dab middle of that line.
No attempt at the ball. I mean, that's got to know where you're at on the court.
6-6. Tied back up. Mullins' serve is good.
Did they call a carry?
I'm not sure exactly. It might have been a carry. It wasn't a lift.
No, it wasn't a lift.
Shot from Williamson, brought back up by Eastridge, and they get it back across. Gearhart with the set to Williamson with the tap. Birthday ball to Williamson. Wow, she takes advantage of it. It hit the top. It should be Pikeville's point.
Yeah, so our viewers can understand what happened. There is a net at the top, and it's on the Pikeville side, and that ball actually came on Pikeville's side and went back on Eastridge's side, and it should have been a point done for Pikeville. But Eastridge just capitalized with their own ace.
And Eastridge takes the lead, 8-7. Madeline Robinson serving for the Lady Warriors. And we're tied back up.
We've seen more balls in this set alone hit goalposts that are up in the ceiling, the net that's held up at top, posts that are up in the ceiling. We've seen more of that in this set than we did all night last night.
Salyer's serve is up and good. Phillips tried to bring it up, but her pass was too deep into the net. Eastridge unable to make a play on it.
I bring that point up because our viewers can't see what's up there, and that ball takes a different trajectory coming off of there, and the girls are having to adjust to what's coming back at them.
Yes, and if it does hit the ceiling, you can play it as long as it comes back down on your side.
Your side.
But if it does cross the net, then it's automatically the other team's point.
Which they missed that 3 points ago. But it's over and it's done. Kate Salyer served, and Eastridge got the point. The viewers can see it now.
9-9, tied up. Blocked by number 25. Another block by number 25. And that is Tiana Hopkins.
And they called for a double hit.
And they called double contact on Pikeville. And Eastridge ahead 10-9. Serve from Baldridge is good. Set to May. Blocked again by Hopkins. Gearhart with the dump.
And nobody was there.
Nobody home in the backcourt for the Panthers.
I think Mouton thought that Kylie Lee was going to get it, and Kylie Lee thought Mouton was coming back. Just a miscommunication.
Set to Tackett. Gearhart smacking it over. Tackett again, and it goes out of bounds. She tried to get it right on the line. Another good awareness of the field.
Yes, and had that been in, there was nobody there to defend it once again. Now, Eastridge, don't count them out. They're playing their hearts out right here in this second set.
And we're tied back up with an ace by Kylie Hall. 11-11 here in the second set. Kylie Hall, she's a senior on this Panther team. Lane tried to push it over, and it just caught the top of the net.
You mentioned Kylie Hall, a senior on this team. There's 3 seniors on this team. 2 of them are starters, so Pikeville has an experienced yet a young team at the same time.
And we're tied back up at 12-12. Kate Salyers and Kylie Hall got a little tangled up there. And Kaylin Lane back to serve for the Lady Warriors. Gearhart with the set to lead. And Eastridge. Hopkins tried to set it up, but there was nobody there, and it didn't get the height she was hoping.
I don't think it got the height she wanted, but still somebody has to move on the ball, and nobody is moving on that set.
Anna Mouton's serve is good. Set to Mullins.
That was a commanding hit.
Phillips tried to dig it up, but it just came off and shot out bounds. And Pikeville leading by 2, 14-12 here in the second set. Anna Mouton with another good serve. Nice save by Kate Salyers.
That was a great job by Kaylee Sick to put it right over the hitters, the blockers' hands. They were able to pick it up, but they found the second hole right there in the middle for the point.
And we're tied back up at 14-14.
One thing about it, our viewers as well as these fans are getting a treat here in this second set. We're watching some good volleyball.
Nice save by Mouton. Another save by Mouton. Robinson's shot goes in bounds, and Eastridge will pull ahead by 1, 15-14. And the serve by Tackett is up and good. Set to lead. Sick gets a hand on it. Robinson with the tap. Set to Mullins. Sick was there for it. Tackett's there for it. Another shot for Mullins. Third time Lane's there, but it comes off of Lane wrong and goes out of bounds. 15-15.
So Kate Salyers comes out and Williamson comes in for the Panther side as Gearhart gets ready to serve.
You mentioned a young team as well. Gearhart is a freshman.
But has experience because she was a starter on this team last year for Pikeville.
Yes.
As their setter and remains to be their setter today.
16-15, Eastridge with the lead. And Eastridge's libero, Cortland Phillips, will step back to serve.
She's a senior for the East Ridge.
Gearhart with the set to Williamson. She pushes it over, and it rolls just off the hand of Robinson and falls in East Ridge front court. And we're back tied up 16-16. Nice serve by Lee. Set to Mullins. And another kill for Mullins.
And to East Ridge's point, they had one blocker up there. She did her job, and there were people on either side of her just waiting for the deflection or a tip, and it was just too hard off of her that they couldn't react to it.
Lee's serve is up and good. And another swing by Mullins. Mullins leads this Panther team in kills. 233 coming into tonight's game, but that one's going to go in the net, and we're tied at 17 apiece.
And they have a countdown going on for kills for her tonight on the Pikeville bench.
They do, and I see it's down to 3. 3 left to a milestone. Not sure exactly. And the swing from Robinson goes in the net, and the Panthers will pull ahead by 1, 18-17. And Reagan Mullins, another one of the seniors you were talking about, is back to serve.
Mouton comes out, and Carly May comes in for Panthers.
Mullins is going to play for U-Pike.
Yeah, she committed to U-Pike, and she's going to continue to be able to play volleyball as the Panthers get the point on that one, 19-17.
And Eastridge is going to take a timeout. Panthers leading 19-17. We're going to take a timeout here on your Intermountain Sports Network.
Video gaming is a great way for families to have fun together. And Gearhart Broadband's fiber internet and Wi-Fi is a game changer. Fiber fast downloads with speeds up to 1 gig. With reliable Plume whole home Wi-Fi. Power today's most exciting games on consoles, handhelds, even VR headsets with no lag or buffering. Contact Gearhart Broadband and level up to game-changing fiber internet and best-in-class whole home Wi-Fi today.
And we're back here at the T.W. Oliver Memorial Gymnasium for the 59th District Championship Volleyball Tournament. We are in set 2, and Pikeville's leading 19-17 here in set 2. Reagan Mullins' serve is up and good. Push from Lane, dug out by Hall, set to Williamson. Set to Lane with the push, dug out by Mullins, set to Kylie Hall, and dug out by Phillips. And Gearhart tried to tap it over, not much she could do with it, but Savannah Baldridge was there to put it in the open hole back in the left corner. 19-18.
Mullins comes out, Mouton comes in for the Panthers.
May with the swing and a block by Savannah Baldridge. And she leads this East Ridge team with blocks. Savannah Baldridge does. She had 27 coming into last night's game.
Wow.
Like I said, we don't have the stats from last night. And a rotation violation on the Panthers. And East Ridge will pull ahead by 1, 20-19. Madeline Robinson, serve is up and good. Gearhart with the set to Hall. Mouton with the bump set to Hall, and Hall tries to push it over, and it just catches the top of the net, and East Ridge pulls ahead by 2, 21-19. Kat Walters
coming in for Kylie.
Coming in the back row for Kylie Hall. Robinson back to serve for Eastridge. Walters with the dig. Tackett. Set to Walters. And it catches the top of the net.
And Walters comes out, and Kylie comes back in. Timeout by Pikeville.
Timeout Pikeville. And we'll take a timeout here on your Intermountain Sports Network.
You want to save money, and Appalachian Wireless gets that. Right now, you can get up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and the greatest on the Advantage Unlimited plan with a trade-in. Did y'all hear me? Up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and greatest with a trade-in. I'm not a math whiz, but this deal, it's amazing. And you'll be on the region's premier network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete terms and conditions.
Welcome back here to set 2 action of the 59th District Volleyball Championship. Eastridge with a 3-point lead, 22-19.
You know, both student sections for both of these teams have not sat down except on timeouts.
Madeline Robinson with the serve. Gearhart with the set to Williamson, and she finds an open spot in the front court, and she puts it there. 22-20. Pikeville pulls back within 2. Kate Salyer steps back to serve.
Replacing Williamson.
Big swing by Tackett, brought up by Mouton. Another swing by Tackett. May gets a hand on it. Set to Hall, brought back up by Phillips. Set to Tackett again, and she pushes it out of bounds. And the Panthers will pull back within 1.
That ball, had it not gone out, Pikeville was in trouble on that hit. There was nobody even remotely close.
Salyers serve. And that's going to be an ace for Salyers, and we're tied back up at 22 apiece. Eastridge received it, and it bounced off, and they're going to take a timeout. We're just going to keep it here. We're tied 22-22 here in set 2. Pikeville won the first set, 25-14, and this set has been different than the first set. Pikeville really came out and took charge of that first set. This set has been back and forth the entire time.
And whatever mistakes Eastridge was making in that first set, they corrected them here in that second set. This has been a great game. This set has been phenomenal to watch both of them play, both of them scrapping to get the points. It's been a great set. Interested to see who's going to finish off this set right here and come out with the victory.
Tied up, 22 apiece. Kate Salyer serving back for the Lady Panthers. Eastridge setting to Baldridge. She called for it. Gearhart with the set to Hall. Dug out by Phillips. Nice swing by Mouton, and it comes inbounds. 23-22. Mouton was out of options at that point. That's the only thing she could do to get it across.
She had to get it across, and it was just in. It wasn't by much.
And an ace by Kate Salyer.
On Mouton's hit, both of the line judges on both sides of the court called it in. They both saw it. They both got a good look at it, but it was just in. Great point on this last one right there by Kate Salyer.
24-22, Pikeville leading.
And that's going to be Pikeville
is going to take the set. 25-22 after Salyer's serve sails off an Eastridge player. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back for set 3 action here on your Intermountain Sports Network.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy. The genuine, the original Overhead Door for all of life's little ups and downs.
Smart Home Security provides you peace of mind by giving you access to your home cameras and connected devices from anywhere with one easy-to-use app. Stop worrying and upgrade to a smart home with Gearhart Security and rest easy knowing you're always covered with 24/7 professional monitoring. Give us a call at 1-800-264-1730 for a free quote and to learn more about our financing options and how to save with our referral program. With Gearhart Security, families matter.
With business-class solutions from Gearhart Broadband, it's all smiles around your workplace. Choose the reliable internet and Wi-Fi speeds that meet your needs, from 250 meg download plans all the way up to 1 gig. And business-class voice provides the business-savvy features that keep you in touch with your customers. Contact the Gearhart Broadband professional team today for customized business solutions at affordable rates. Now that will make you smile.
And welcome back here to the 59th Region Volleyball Championship as we get ready to start set 3. Pikeville's won the first 2 sets, but the first set was 25-14. And the second set was a back-and-forth battle the entire set between both teams. Eastridge not giving up, battling hard.
They did not give up at all.
And I don't expect them to give up in this next set either. Pikeville's going to have to earn it.
It's been entertaining tonight. Been entertaining.
But remember, Eastridge come out last night, won the first 2 sets, lost the next 2. So anything can happen here in tournament play.
Anything can happen. We have seen that all year long in volleyball.
Cortland Phillips getting things started for the Warriors. Set to Mullins, brought back up by Phillips. They set it to Robinson with the push. Salyers with the dig. And another swing and kill for Reagan Mullins as it goes off an Eastridge player. And Pikeville will get on the scoreboard first. Salyers checking out and Olivia Williamson checking in for the Panthers. Lindy Gearhart back to serve.
I don't know if Eastridge has subbed out all night.
Set to Sick, blocked by Williamson, but it will go out, and that will be Eastridge points.
We've been calling the subs for Pikeville, but I don't think that Eastridge has subbed out, but maybe once, and that was the first set. They've been keeping all 6 starters on the court.
Kaylee Sick with a good serve to get going for the Warriors. Set to Robinson, blocked by Williamson and Reagan Mullins again, but it does go out of bounds. Those two, Reagan Mullins and Olivia Williamson, they lead this team in blocks. Coming into tonight's game, Reagan Mullins had 42 and Olivia Williamson had 38. And Eastridge will jump out to a 3-1 lead.
Mouton had a bad hit right there. She tried to pull it around instead of just getting up in front of it and hitting it forward. And it went behind her, giving Eastridge the point.
Kaylee Sick with another great serve. Gearhart's serve, a little too close to the net. Williamson couldn't get stopped in time.
No, she got it over, but boy, she hit the net. Even she knew it.
4-1 Eastridge with the early lead here in set 3. Make that 4-2 as a service error on the Warriors. Kyla Lee back to serve. And that's another ace for Kyla Lee. She leads this team with aces with 43 coming into tonight.
43, and I think she's already got 2 or 3 tonight, so she's adding it up.
And give her another one. Four as we're tied up. Eastridge able to get this serve over. Set to Mullins.
Mullins wound up in the net on her spike.
5-4. Eastridge pulls ahead by 1. Robinson with a low serve over top of the net. Kylie Hall. Savannah Baldridge, nice block by Mullins. Out of bounds by Tackett. That's surprising because she hit that exact spot only inbounds last night.
All night last night.
That one sailed just a little long, and we're tied up at 5 apiece.
And once again, nobody was there for Pikeville had it been in.
Mullins' serve is good. Set to Tackett. Nicely.
That's tough.
Brought back over by Hall.
That's tough. Wasn't expecting it to come, and she double hit it.
6-5. Pikeville pulls ahead by 1. Reagan Mullins back to serve. Push by Tackett. Gearhart with the set to Williamson. And it'll catch the antenna.
Yeah. I thought it caught just the net, but the libero for Eastridge, who exits the game and is replaced by Tiana Hopkins. She looked at that ref and said that wasn't right.
Savannah Baldridge's serve is up and good. Tackett with a big swing. Nice dig by Anna Mouton. And speaking of stat leaders, that was a nice kill by Kylie Hall. Speaking of stat leaders, Anna Mouton, she leads this team in digs. She has 363 coming into tonight's game here.
Coming into tonight, 363.
Kate Salyers back to serve. Nice low serve over top of the net. Eastridge struggling to get it across, and they won't. And Pikeville will pull ahead by 2, 8-6. Both of these teams will advance to the regional tournament next week.
Yes, this is just for the championship for district, but both of them get a ticket to the region.
Swing, nice swing by Kylie Hall, brought back up by Phillips. And Eastridge unable to get it across in 3 again. And Pikeville pulls ahead by 3, 9-6. Salyers with a great serve and an ace for Salyers.
It makes you wonder, did Eastridge put everything into last night's game?
And Eastridge calls a timeout. And we're going to take a timeout here on your Intermountain Sports Network.
You want to save money, and Appalachian Wireless gets that. Right now, you can get up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and the greatest on the Advantage Unlimited plan with a trade-in. Did y'all hear me? Up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and greatest with a trade-in. I'm not a math whiz, but this deal, it's amazing. And you'll be on the region's premier network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete terms and conditions.
Welcome back here to set 3 action when Pikeville with an early lead on this set, 10-6.
As I was saying as we went to break, they're not as crisp as they were last night, Eastridge. It makes you wonder if they put everything into last night to get to this point. Because either way, they go to the region.
Well, I'm sure they're feeling that game from last night because they went really hard for 5 sets.
Yes, they have to be feeling it.
And you know that's going to take a toll on them. Even though I'm sure they're fired up to get here.
Yeah, exactly. Taking nothing away from them. They played great last night. They played great in that second set. They're not as crisp in this third set like they were as in the first set. They weren't as crisp as well.
11-6 as Salyers with a good serve. Set to Kylie Hall, and it will go. Nice kill for Kylie Hall. (12-6) Lady Panthers. Salyers with another ace. And she is second on this team in aces coming into tonight's game. I think was trailing Kyla Lee by 3 aces.
That was just a hair.
That one will go long.
Wasn't long by much. You had just a little too much. It wasn't long by much. It was real close.
Kaylin Lane back to serve for the Lady Warriors. Gearhart with the dump. Eastridge able to handle. Oh, no, they wasn't able to handle it. Hopkins was going to dump it back over, but it didn't clear the net. 14-7 Panthers. Nice block by Hopkins.
Great save by Tyler.
Salyers able to get it across. Nice dig by Carly May. Mouton with the dig. Gearhart with the set to May, and it'll go. 15-7.
Carly May's not used to being on the floor, having to dig something out, being right there on the front row, but she pulled it out.
Kylie Hall serve is up and good. Tip. Dug up, but Pikeville unable to get it across. Good effort. Three players hitting the floor on that one. 15-8, Eastridge. Also like to remind you, directly following this game, there will be awards presentation for district players. Stay tuned for that. And it won't be just these teams. There'll be players from other teams as well. Set to Robinson, and that'll go. And Eastridge Lady Warriors pull back within 5, 15-10.
Gotta hand it to them. They're not giving up.
Nice swing by May, brought back up by Lane. Tip, Mouton with a great save.
Yeah, she pancaked that again for the second time tonight.
And that had to be outside the antenna.
Looked like it was from our viewpoint.
And Pikeville will get the point anyway, 16-10.
The save on that, Mouton pancaked that ball, got it back up, and then her teammates were able to get the ball back over in order for them to earn that point. Reagan Mullins is back in on the front line. She needs 2 more digs, two more hits, spikes, to reach 500 for her career.
And she tries to tip it across. Hopkins is there to smack it down. And Eastridge pulls back within 5. 16-11.
Mullins' teammates are down there on the court side counting down how many she needs left to get the 500.
Set to Mullins, and that'll be a kill. There's one left.
Yep,
she's at 499.
Yep, she needs one more.
And Williamson checks in for Salyers. Gearhart steps back to serve. Championship game tonight in the 57th district, Johnson Central and Paintsville. Both of those teams will advance to the region tournament. Set to Mullins.
And there's her 500.
And that's number 500 for Reagan Mullins. Off the set from Lindy Gearhart. Mullins.
And it had to come from Lindy, because Lindy received that award at the beginning of the night. So that was great.
And we want to congratulate Reagan Mullins. (18-11). Also, 58th District Championship is Floyd Central and Lawrence County.
And all of those are going to make an interesting regional tournament. All those teams you had just finished announcing.
(19-11) Panthers. And Eastridge is going to take a timeout, and we're going to take a timeout here on your Intermountain Sports Network.
With business class solutions from Gearhart Broadband, it's all smiles around your workplace. Choose the reliable internet and Wi-Fi speeds that meet your needs, from 250 meg download plans all the way up to 1 gig. And business class voice provides the business savvy features that keep you in touch with your customers. Contact the Gearhart Broadband professional team today for customized business solutions at affordable rates. Now that will make you smile.
Welcome back here in set 3 of the 59th District Volleyball Tournament Championship game. Eastridge Lady Warriors and Pikeville Lady Panthers. Panthers leading 2 sets to none. And they've got an 8-point lead here in the third set. 19-11. Lindy Gearhart back to serve. And Gearhart with a service error.
Uncharacteristic, but it happens.
It does. Kaylee Sick with a strong serve. And a line judge calls it in. And Eastridge pulls back within 6. 19-13.
And that was in. Mouton thought that was going to be out. But that was a nice serve by Sick.
Nice swing by Williamson. Eastridge able to stay with it. And that'll go off of Gearhart. Eastridge pulls back within 5. They're not done.
They're not done. They took that timeout. It was a needed timeout, regrouped themselves, and it's showing right now.
Williamson, and it's just a little strong.
And she had the open corner there. Had it been in, there was nobody there to cover that.
Right look. Another strong serve by Sick, but it's a little too strong. And Pikeville will take control. 20-15. Kyla Lee back to serve. And another service error.
That's 2 in a row on the Pikeville side.
Uncharacteristic for both of those players. Madeline Robinson. Serve is good. Gearhart with the set to Mullins. Make it 5-0-1.
I was about
Mullins.
to say the same thing. Make that 5-0-1. She's continuing to add it up now as she gets ready to end her high school career and go on to collegiate.
And we wish her the best in her collegiate career.
Great job on the libero by Eastridge to follow that ball. Great dig.
Great hustle. Williamson getting it over the net. Swing.
Good job by Kylie just to stick an arm out there to keep it in play. Blocked by Carly. We're seeing good volleyball here.
21-17 and Eastridge pulling back within 4.
That was a great volley.
You saw the digs from Cortland Phillips. She has 426 digs coming into last night's game. And make it a 3-point game, 21-18.
Williamson hit the top of
Pikeville's
the...
going to take a timeout. And we'll just leave it right here.
Williamson hit that ball. It hit just the top of the net. Didn't go over. And that caused the point to go the other way.
We'd like to take a moment and thank our sponsors. Overhead Door of East Kentucky, Gerhardt Fiber, Appalachian Wireless, Gerhardt Security, and of course WPRG-TV. Like I said, stay tuned. We'll watch the awards presentation directly following the game. And give these young ladies a shout out and congratulate them on a great season by all these players from all the teams.
They go through a lot of
59th
ups
district
and downs throughout this year. On all these teams do.
And an ace for Savannah Baldridge, and Eastridge pulls back within 2. 21-19. Savannah Baldridge back serving for Eastridge. Set to Kylie Hall. Brought back up by Baldridge. Tackett gets it across. Gerhardt with the set to Williamson.
She's wide. She was way wide. Had the right angle, just too wide.
1-point ball game.
Within 1. Good job by Gerhardt just to get that ball over the net.
And the swing from Tackett goes in the net. And Pikeville on top by 3. Or 2. They were quick on that score.
I was about to say, did they not change it?
And an ace for Salyers, another ace for Salyers. 23-20. And Courtney Keene is checking in for Brianna Tackett.
I think Kate Salyers has been spot on with her serves tonight.
Another good serve for Salyers. Nice dig by Mouton. Set to Carly May. Nice dig by Sick. And Eastridge able to get it back across. Gerhardt with another set to May. 24-20. As that one comes off a shoulder of an Eastridge player.
Came right off of Kaylee Sick. So there's nothing she could do with that. The ricochet couldn't even be handled.
Kate Salyers, that's going to be another ace to put this game away. And Pikeville is your 59th district champions in 3 sets. Winning the first set 25-14, second set 25-22, and the third set 25-20.
Hats off to East Ridge. Don't look at them any other way than they fought. They had a rough first set, but they fought those last 2 sets.
Oh, they came in here to play hard, and they did just that. They accomplished that. They played hard tonight. That's for sure. We're going to take a break, and then we'll come back and get set for the awards presentation here on your Intermountain Sports Network.
Dreaming of watching what you want, when you want, where you want? Stop dreaming and start streaming with Gerhardt TV. Watch hundreds of choices on many devices with cloud DVR, plus great viewing features. Get in touch now to sign up.
Gearhart Broadband knows reliable internet is more important than ever. To help, qualifying customers can now access the new Affordable Connectivity Program to get significant savings on broadband internet. Learn more now at imctv.com.
Smart Home Security provides you peace of mind by giving you access to your home cameras and connected devices from anywhere with one easy-to-use app. Stop worrying and upgrade to a smart home with Gearhart Security and rest easy knowing you're always covered with 24/7 professional monitoring. Give us a call at 1-800-264-1730 for a free quote and to learn more about our financing options and how to save with our referral program. With Gearhart Security, families matter.
With business class solutions from Gearhart Broadband, it's all smiles around your workplace. Get internet speeds up to 1 gig and business-savvy digital voice. Gearhart Broadband, business solutions that will make you smile.
And we are back here for the conclusion of this game. Pikeville Panthers, 59th district champions after a hard-fought battle with the East Ridge Lady Warriors.
It was a good game. It was well fought on both sides. Well fought.
So fun fact that I didn't mention before the game, I told you these teams have met in the last 10 years. 7 out of the last 10 years, these two teams have met in the championship game.
Really?
And Pikeville has won all 7 of those.
Really? That I did not know. They're getting ready. We got the table set up, getting ready to do that. This is going to be the district award, correct?
Yes.
Not all district team?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, this will be the all district team. So we should see players from Shelby Valley.
Yeah. And they have some quality players on that team. They have quality players on all those teams.
Pikeville really just came out tonight, took charge, and really they set the momentum, they set the pace in that first set, and took the win. East Ridge battled back with them. It was a point for point the second set.
Yes, it was.
And, of course, the third set, Pikeville comes out with a decent lead. East Ridge battles their way back to make it a close game.
I'll be honest with you. I thought we were going to a fourth set. We were in that third set. I thought we were going to, not that I didn't think Pikeville didn't have it in them. It looked like the coach for East Ridge had really rallied her team, and they had come back. They just couldn't pull it together. But I really thought we were going to a fourth set.
And we're going to go courtside for the award presentations. And it's going to be picture time for the Pikeville Panthers and the fan section.
Yeah,
they're out there on the
volleyball team, as well as a large part of the student section that showed up tonight. And hats off to East Ridge. They still have quite a few fans that are still here. Their student section is pretty much still here.
I'm sure they're going to be wanting to cheer on their
yes.
all-district team players.
That's right.
From their team as well.
But like you said, both of these teams are going to the regional tournament.
At this time, if we could please clear the court to start the awards presentations.
It's not over for East Ridge. That's a good thing. They can continue to go on, and they get more volleyball to play.
If we could please clear the court so that we could start the awards presentation.
And yeah, East Ridge, they still have a chance for that region title.
It's anybody's now. It's anybody's.
First, let's give both teams another big round of applause for tonight's game. At this time, we would like to welcome Heath Wiley, Marketing Director at Gearhart Communications, who will be assisting with tonight's awards. And we would like to thank Gearhart Communications for sponsoring the 59th District Tournament. The first awards that we will do is the All-District Regular Season Awards. These were voted on by opposing coaches. First for Shelby Valley, Miley Riddle.
There's that star for Shelby Valley. That girl's a freshman. She's going to have a long career. She'll probably go big.
Good job, Miley.
For Shelby Valley, Jazzy Mead.
Their lone senior. Shelby Valley's lone
Yes.
senior, Jazzy Mead.
Their lone senior.
For Shelby Valley, Aaron Elkins.
That's what we were saying last night, that Shelby Valley's a young team with one senior.
And for Shelby Valley, Riley Perry. For East Ridge, Cortland Phillips.
You knew that one was going to be
I
a
knew
pick.
that was coming. She played her heart out the last two nights. She's a good libero. My understanding, she's going on into play college ball.
Awesome. I was not aware of that.
I was told that today. How true that is, I did not hear it from her.
Well, we wish her the best as well.
For East Ridge, Ivy Lane.
Ivy Lane, we've been calling her Kaylin Lane. I hope we got that correct.
For East Ridge, Savannah Baldridge.
And, of course, you knew Lane and Baldridge would be there, too.
How many times had we called Baldridge's name the last two nights?
Both of them.
For Pikeville, Anna Mouton.
Now, I would
knew
be
that one was
I
gonna
would
be
be
there.
partial to this one.
Another good hustling libero. All over the court.
For Pikeville, Lindy Gearhart.
And that one there,
I guess I'll be partial to that one.
yeah, I can understand that. That's well deserved. Great setter.
For Pikeville, Kate Salyers.
Well deserved by Kate Salyers. She has done whatever her coach has asked her to do, from being a libero last year to being a hitter on the front row to playing back row.
For Pikeville, Kylie Hall.
Senior.
Senior that'll be missed next year for sure.
Yep.
And the 59th District regular season MVP from Pikeville, Reagan Mullins.
Yep. Wow. I figured that was going to be the MVP.
Reagan Mullins, MVP. Congratulations to her. As we said earlier, she is going to go on to play on the collegiate level.
Yes.
She's committed to UPike. Very good group of girls up there.
That would make a terrible team to play against.
Oh, my goodness, I reckon. There's a lot of talent standing right
That's
there.
a lot of talent, and then some that didn't even show up.
And
weren't able to make it tonight for the award, but that's some talent right there on that floor.
And there's still a lot of talent over here on these sidelines.
That's right.
That didn't get called. But they can only give so many, but
yes,
a lot of talent on all these teams.
At this time, we would like to present the runner-up trophy to the Lady Warriors of East Ridge High School.
And we want to congratulate East Ridge.
Congratulations
on their runner-up.
A good season.
Well deserved.
Yep.
Hard fought
game.
And it's hard to come in and play 2 nights back to back like that, especially going 5 sets.
Yeah. That's the advantage of winning out winning, being first place in your division and just going straight to the championship game. That's the advantage.
It definitely is.
And we see it in all, even in baseball. You know, you run out of pitchers whenever you start getting into that tournament play, and boys get worn down. Well, girls get worn down too, having to play 2 nights in a row.
And like we also said, the teams advancing on to the region tournament is Paintsville and Johnson Central, Floyd Central and Lawrence County, obviously East Ridge and Pikeville.
And now the 59th District Champion Trophy to the Pikeville Lady Panthers.
And as you mentioned, those teams, that's going to make a great regional tournament.
It is, and we're going to be covering that on WPRG TV. It's going to be held here at Pikeville as well. And we want to congratulate the Pikeville Lady Panthers on their 59th District Championship win. And thank you.
I remember on the team, the coach's daughter, Mia. She was announced tonight with the players. Now she's taking a picture with the teams, but what people don't know is she's out here stretching, stretching when the girls stretch before games. She encourages the girls. She knows all their names. So it's good to see that they allow the young ones to get involved, because that's future volleyball.
Yes, it is, and you got to start them young.
Got to get them interested in it. If the older ones don't take interest in the younger ones, then they won't have any interest in the game itself, and so they're just encouraging a younger player.
All right, well, we want to thank you all for tuning in. That's going to do it for us here tonight. I'm Chotty Thompson, along with Trey Mouton, Alex Parsley back in the studios, and Wayne Fugit.
We would like to thank everyone for attending this year's 59th District Tournament. Again, the 15th region will be held here next week, and both teams will advance. Have a safe trip home.
And we will have that on WPRG. Until next week, we'll see you. Good night, everyone.